So Kev, the league leaders at Roots Hall this weekend. It's on TV, but also a big Roots Hall crowd expected. This is a game to look forward to, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. They've done absolutely brilliant. Chesterfield to be in the position they are and the form they're in, and they are the best team in the league. So, but looking forward to it. As you say, it'll be a big crowd in. Sure, the fans will be behind us and has the makings, I think, of a good game.
Yeah, the Altrincham result last week would have been a tough one to take, but the performance wasn't too far off. A good one, of course. This is a good game against, like I say, Chesterfield side, who are going well to try and bounce back in.
Yeah, as you say, listen, fine margins in games that can swing one way or the other last week, but we've had a good week now, and look forward to the best team in the leagues they are, and I think that's pretty obvious. And they, when you look at since Cookie's gone in, how they're set up, and they're ready to go. They're ready to get promoted. They were very unlucky last year in the final against Notts County, and looked like they were nearly there. But so for them to respond the way they have is a credit to them. As a football club, they're set up to get promoted. Look at the manager, the coaching staff, and everything they've got there. They're right, and it's something we looking to do and should take a lot of positives from what they do.
Yeah, for all those reasons, the odds may be sort of stacked against us, but of course, at Roots Hall, we take it to teams, don't we? And we can go up against anyone and give anybody a good side, can't we? Yeah,
listen, I think we've, with the players we got, we feel we're a decent side. And on the day, there ain't a lot between a lot of teams in this league, but obviously Chesterfield ahead, we've got to perform, we know that. But we're at home, and we'll always try and win the game. I think that's never changed since I've been here. And Saturday I wouldn't have thought it'd be no different.
Yeah, and the fans can definitely play a big part. I mean, if you look back to the first game of the season, but many a times this season, but those games when, like I say, the odds may be against us, those supporters play such a big part, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. And with news hopefully incoming of the takeover not far off, and there's that positivity around that and what might come, and as they have done throughout the season, they'll be behind the players, and hopefully we can give them something as well.
And you've had some nice recognition this week with the Manager of the Month award for October. It just shows the work that you yourself, but also your staff and the players is doing. You're doing a fantastic job, and that's not going unnoticed.
Yeah, it's nice, obviously, and it's a recognition for I think everyone in the football club. The work that's gone on, because you can't sit in my seat and think you're doing it alone without the staff around me and people at the football club, that the work they do, and also the players who've been brilliant, and I think that's a recognition for everyone at the football club, and nice for that. But we move on.
Move on to a big one Saturday.
Yeah, thank you.
There's been a lot of speculation this week about whether the game was going to go ahead. When you face the league leaders, you want to be at your best and full strength. Is it a bit frustrating that there's been so much speculation about it? Yeah,
listen, I think there's a lot of noise around stuff that's always out of our control. What we can put out, we'll have to wait and see. And we'll deal with that next couple of days, train today, train tomorrow, and we'll see where we're at. But there's a lot of noise around the place, which, as I say, I can't control. All I can do is try and get a team ready to go out and play.
Nathan Ralph, due to make his 100th appearance this weekend for the club. Your captain is had a bit of injury at times this season, but what does he mean to you in the club?
Yeah, I think Ralphie's an unbelievable professional. He got a bad injury at the back end of last year to his nose, but it's come back, and had something like that hasn't affected him. Trains properly every day, and I think they're the ones that, especially managers and coaches, you see them on a daily basis, that how much they affect other people around the place in terms of their professionalism, how they go about their work. Same with JD, Dave Martin, good senior pros usually give you good young ones, and they set examples every day, and Ralphie certainly does that, and not to take away what he is as a player as well, he's a top player.
Yeah, and he'll be part of a defence that will need to try and keep that Chesterfield attack at bay.
If picked, yeah.
And just on the Manager of the Month award, you credit the staff and the players a lot with the success that comes your way, and the term is Manager of the Month, but do you feel a lot of the time that your job is way more than just managing a team? Yeah,
probably. I think you'll only see the Saturday at 3 o'clock, a lot of people, but the stuff that goes on behind the scenes, is different to a lot of clubs and stuff you've got to deal with that sometimes I think, I'm sure there'll come a time that we'll look back and go, wow, how do we get through that? And I do mean that as, I can't do that on my own. There's no way in the world you can do that on your own. And, for the people around me and the staff and everyone, you can't do it on your own. And, I don't want to think that it's just my award. It's something that everyone should celebrate at the football club. But, it's gone now. I'm only interested in Saturday and, that's pretty much put to bed and we go and try and get a result.
Yeah, and you're expecting the highest crowd of the season, I think, and you do really need that root source support. Yeah,
as always, what we need to do is the support with us, which we know that will be. We've got to perform well, and the players have got to hit their own personal standards, and as a team we've got to perform as well. And it's the leaders in town are in good form, so on TV it'll be a great game, I think.